Good evening. Welcome to Investigator News, and this is a weather and lifestyle news show where we have a little bit of fun. And we got, lots of news for a Friday night. We got the weather with Miss Davis, and she's been wearing black lately. Might have to email her and see why she's wearing so much black. And then we have, oh boy. A little bit of everything tonight. Um, you're going to go to the movies this weekend. Are you going to go see Aquaman? I'm thinking about it. I seen it out and I thought, maybe I'll go see Aquaman. I love these superheroes. We need superheroes right now. Too bad them guys aren't real. The Hulk and others. Hulk could come in and, smash up a few cities and make them right again. Justice, yes. The Justice series in cartoon form. But it comes from the comics. And when you look at the comics, I had a few. Spider Man was a favorite. But why do three, four? Why do you keep doing all these movies? Doesn't make sense. And I like Aquaman. Uh, he was another one. Hulk, Aquaman. Isn't there the Thor? I like Thor. Go catch Aquaman this weekend. Let me know what you think. They say they're only doing it because Disney needs views. They need people to go out and watch. Well, put out some good movies and we'll go watch. So, Aquaman. All right. Um, so we have Miss Davis with the news. Um, Hulk can build back better. Yeah. And hello and happy Friday. It's Friday. Friday means trivia. That's what it means to me is trivia. So come on back. If you like trivia, we don't do no news in it. If we do it live trivia. I believe I'm the only one doing it right now. And so tell your friends and family and share it and have them subscribe to the trivia show, live trivia. So, um, so I'm going to get in with Miss Davis. Look at her with it. I think she likes it's Friday. Yeah. All right. Uh, Baby duty. Oh, yeah, baby duty. My dogs, it's like baby duty today. They got me up at 4:30 and they had the zoomies. I don't know if I think I got a thing on the zoomies today. I'm surprised they didn't have a head-on collision. They were going, and they were running and playing and wrestling inside, outside until noon. Then they slept for like 15 minutes. And then the kids, of course, shown up, and they're crazy, crazy dogs. All right, let's get on with the weather.
Here's what we're looking forward to this weekend, and yeah, it's pretty much all different across the board. For me, it's the fact that there's going to be enough cold air to reduce a narrow swath of snow from the Central Plains to the Great Lakes. But I will say this: beware of some ice, because as I always say, ice is not nice to any drivers. The one fun thing about it, though, is that it's the first full weekend in December, so any flakes that fly, that's going to be a bit festive. Ari, you could go without the cold there, right?
So for me, I'm really looking forward to the warm up that we're going to have in the southeast. I live in Atlanta.
Oh, there's Ari. Well, we're not going to go with the southeast. No, 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 no. I was trying to catch that before it happened. Earthquakes. So let's jump in with the earthquakes. Oh boy, look at that. A whole bunch around the United States. Um, and we didn't have none up north. We didn't have nothing on the bird's head. So if we're going to start, I want to say we're going to go to uh, Tarapaca, Chile 5.0. And then we had We go. I'm going to go with the Ring of Fire, and Dutch sense calls it something different, but I call it the Ring of Fire because we go in a circle. Now today I do have fault lines for for the United States. It shows a little bit more. I added some fault lines to it with my settings. Then we go over to 5.1. You hear them dogs? Yeah, they've been going. I don't know what it is. Is it the earthquake that hit? I'm going to tell you about it right now. Missouri, 2.5. Um, I don't know. They're just weird today. They just are going and going. All right. So, um, um, Mashoe, Indonesia, 4.7. Then we had quite a few over. Now we had one in China, Ganzhou, 5.4. Then we looking at a 4.2 in Zhejiang, China. China's getting hit. Yunnan, Guizhou, region of China, they got a 4.6. China, China, China. Is this a earthquake war? Watch HARP, folks. HARP's real. And HARP can do an earthquake starting at about a 2.0. Look into HARP. Yeah, angels don't play that harp. All right, so we go to Japan, 4.7, 4.5 in eastern Honshu, Japan. Then we go up to the Aleutian Islands, and they had a 4.5. Then we had a 5.0 in Petersville, Alaska. And then there's nothing all the way down to the next one is Lemoore, California. Straight across from that, on some fault lines, is Caryville, Utah. Now, Utah, I believe they said had a 6.0, 5.9, somewhere in there. And that would make sense for the 4.8 in Ocotillo. It was put at 5.0, but they changed it to a 4.8. So Southern California got a 5.0 and a right around 6 miles deep. So they felt it. They definitely felt it. Then we had, if we go over White Cities, of course, 2.5, and then over to Stanton, Texas, a 2.6. Now, Texas has had at least close to a dozen all over the state, in between Dallas and all the way to the Mexico border. And then, okay, here we go. Missouri, Marston, Missouri, 2.5, with it very shallow at 8 miles deep. Now, are we going to get one on the East Coast? See, that's mine. It's going to all happen over the weekend. And those waiting to hear about Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands. North of the Virgin Islands, a 3.9. Then we had a Puerto Rico and Guanica, a 3.0. And that was about 10 miles deep. Then we go down to 4.4. Fours, 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 fives, fives. It's like a little echo. Yeah, 5, 5. Well, we do a 5. It does a 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 5. It repeats itself. And, this is earthquakes that drive me nuts because I see them going up and down, up and down. Very erratic. And to me, that says we're going to be looking at close to a 6.0 within the next week. Then we had down in Chile, Tarapaca, 5.0. It looks pretty big. Then we had one over in Greece, a 4.3. Greece, the land of the giants. Yeah. Greece and Italy and a lot of the small islands over there, with the Greek gods, even said that they had giants over there. Uh, Central Turkey, 4.5. So there was 49 earthquakes today. And what does it mean? I think we're going to start seeing something rather big in Southern California. Dutchins said San Diego. Um, let me know. And now I'm going to start adding more fault lines to my maps. Let's see if I can. Uh, okay, there we go. You can see the reds. And the reds over here are the fault lines. And then you got probably the San Andreas right here, right down this line. I don't know if you guys could see it. And here's that earthquake in Lemoore, California, 2.5. So I'm going to start adding quite a few fault lines so you guys can see. Now, right here in, let's see if it lists it. Big Valley. Big Valley is what it says. But these got fault lines in it. And I don't agree with Dutchins in that these fracking and oil wells are causing the earthquakes. I think it's Mother Nature. I just think Mother Nature says, you know what? If you're going to drill over here, 100 miles over here, we're going to have an earthquake. Because it's not making sense. And I think that's what he has an issue with. All right. So let's get off the earthquakes. I could probably talk earthquakes for a half hour. All right. So men, no shave November, December, the first week. And its impact for a purpose for promoting men's health. They said sometimes the beard will collect viruses or germs really deep. And every once in a while, even if you shave or not shave, even if you bathe and you scrub it down really good, then you have oils that develop in the bottom. But get this, it's a ritual. The movement influence stretches far beyond financial contributions. The No Shave November, first part of December, for men's health. No Shave November is more than an internet trend. It's a platform that ignites conversations about cancer, men's health, and self-care. Yeah, pick on the beard. Yeah. Well, just shave it off and grow a new one. Then they won't mess with you. The movement influence stretches far beyond financial contributions. It fosters a sense of a community of individuals and their health, and extended support to those who in need. The No Shave November holds a powerful purpose to spotlight the struggles faced by cancer. Really, men, you're going to shave your beards off. Let me know. They leave the beards alone. What's Santa Claus going to think this month? But did Santa shave his beard? I don't know. I don't think so. All right. So, Burning Man Festival barely passes environmental inspection. Now, Burning Man has happened for a year after year after year. No one's have went out there. But when you look out there, it's a group of homeless people. And I feel for these guys. They went out, and every year they have this Burning Man Festival. Well, it's the cleanup with the flood and the muddy mess this year. Now they're starting to wonder if the inspection and environmental inspection has made it unhealthy. They do this in Texas too. Why aren't they in Texas? Because Texas will build a big old bonfire, and they do this with the colleges. So Burning Man Festival to me is just kind of an offshoot of what they do in Texas. But the inspectors say, you got to have this up to par. Don't do this. Yeah, you got to be environmentally safe.
We're building a buzz
So Burning Man, go play in the mud. But no, it's usually not mud. It's usually, and there's people there. Like I said, there's a homeless camp there. And they do this and they collect the money. And it's, almost like those people that stand on the corners and say, we'll work for food or help us. Real folks, give them an orange, give them a bag of oranges and watch how they respond. Because you go to give them an orange, they're like, oh no, and they're crazy. If they're on drugs, they're not going to take an orange. If they're wanting just the money to spend it on wrong things, they're not going to take the orange. If they're truly hungry, they'll take the orange. In fact, if they say family, trying to take care of a family, give them a bag. Karen, you remember my give them an orange video I had? And it's only because I tried this out. I went to Walmart and there's all these people that help us. We're hungry. I went to give them oranges, and they have their kids out there. So I gave them a bag, and they're like, no, why? Aren't your kids? You want an orange? Yeah, they want oranges. I gave them oranges, and the parents are going, no, we need money. Money for what? And the kids said, drugs. Be very careful. Now, we have a place down just south of my city of Conway where they take turns. They bring in 100 to 200 a day, and they switch them out 3 a day. So they get 200, let's say $200 a day, and they go out the next day. Why are they homeless? But most of them are stuck on drugs. All right. I didn't want to get that far into this, but the Burning Man just tends to bring it out. Man shocked to discover the source of headaches for 5 months. Wow. Why? Why? Right here. Looky here. Now, here's an MRI is what they're looking at. And the man's head needed a pair of what'd they find? Chopsticks. How did he get chopsticks in his head? Yeah. So what they're looking at, and they found, and they discovered, was chopsticks in his head. Wow. See, well, let me show this too. More. There's a lot of pictures, I believe. Okay, so what they discovered was a pounding headache had led to shocking discovery. A man in Vietnam, after the source of the pain was revealed to be a pair of chopsticks. After the man experienced severe headaches for 5 months, the hospital in Dong Hoi told the 35-year-old man that he had a pair of chopsticks lodged inside his skull, according to the New York Post. Upon checking into the hospital, the scan revealed that the man was suffering from a rare, potentially life-threatening neurological condition that was caused by these chopsticks. The surgeons were able to successfully remove the chopsticks, and the patient was said to be in stable condition, waiting to be released from the hospital. No, I wanted to know how he got them in there. I mean, did he put them up in his mouth, up his nose, in his ears? I want to know how. That's silly. Why? Why did this happen? Oh, Karen. Karen, you know me. I want to know why. Always the why of why this guy would put chopsticks in his brains. Was it a form of suicide, or did he know? I want to know, did he know how they got there? And the article doesn't say. I'm going to have to look into it. I want to know how those chopsticks got there. Did aliens come in the middle of the night and put them in his ears? All right. On this day, I'm proud of this one. On this day, December 1st, 1955, Rosa Parks refused to give up her seat to a white passenger. And it started the civil rights movement. Boy, we're proud of her here. We're very proud. We're very proud that you get this. And Hillary was part of this protest. So was Barry Goldwater. When they were trying to go into the high school here in Little Rock, and Hillary and quite a few were part of this protest, saying no, they didn't deserve to be in that school. They didn't deserve to be on the bus. They didn't deserve to be in that school. They need to be segregated. Think about it in case Hillary runs. I know I don't like to do that. Pet Pig. Oh, yeah, Pet Pig. Oh, yeah. Pet Pig has a meltdown. And pigs will do that. All you got to do is grab them, and they're like, yikes, yikes, yikes. Now watch this. Oh, okay. I want to know, why has he got a calf in his backyard? I seen the whole pig thing, and it was like, yeah, pig having a meltdown. And then I seen the calf. And then what was it, like an orange? Why has he got a calf? It doesn't say. It doesn't say. It just talks about the pig with a meltdown. The pig can be quite vocal when he's upset. They may produce a loud squeal. Oinks. I didn't hear no oinks. I heard squeak, squeak, squeak. Yipes. According to Minna, Merlin knocked over a crate of apples before her boyfriend caught him. And that's when Merlin threw a fit and became all upset. That's my apples. Get away. I want them. This has happened before, to where he is protective of the apples. He might be a bit dramatic, but who can blame him? He just wanted to take control of the apples. The 6 apples, to be exact, without being interrupted. So he had 6 apples. Then he knocked over the whole box, wanted the rest of them. We feel for poor Merlin. Yeah, don't we? Poor Merlin didn't get the box of apples. All right. A kayaker makes history on a glacier waterfall. Let me get this going. All right. So, well, you guys, I think you guys are going to love this. Enjoy the glacier. Yes, there we go. Folks, I love kayaking. I already did. And to do something like this, I don't know. It looked like he had to hike many miles in the ice. Not this kid, but if you could fly me in and put me right there, I would do it. And kayaks are a lot of fun. Now that they're more motorized and stable, get out there, grab a kayak, have a good time. McDonald's to revamp burger patties in a major fast food overhaul. No more dry patties. Though the menu will look the same, McDonald's is set to make the major changes to their most popular item menus, burgers. The Wall Street Journal reported. The Golden Arches said that the new and improved burgers will include over 50 modifications. Karen, I hope it don't have bugs. That was the first thing I thought. 50 modifications. We can do it quick, fast, and safe, but doesn't necessarily taste great. So, yeah. How many cockroaches are in there? You know, those hissing, the big hissing ones? Yeah, because people eat those in grubs. Those big old icky looking grubs. See, I'm thinking that's what they're trying to sneak by us. So we want to incorporate the quality where we eat. McDonald's Senior Director of Global Menu. The changes come as Fast Food Corporation gears up for an ad campaign, which feature our best burgers ever. The two all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. Did y'all sing that? Is also set for the makeover. No, leave leave my big pack alone. I don't want changes. Lay's, put the salt back. Why is this? We're going to change everything week. The revamp will also include the secret special sauce with the lettuce and cheese and pickles. Fresher and meltier. No, 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 no. Just put the Thousand Island back in there. Well, I'm good with it. The former sesame seed buns transform to a buttery brichot with the sesame seeds more randomly scattered. Yeah, right. The chief made a one double burger in the fast food's current standard and one of the new one. One is hotter. It looks meltier. Look how my fingers sink into the bun. Smell it, and you smell the big difference. Go out and buy one. Oh, I don't know. I'm thinking there's Karen. I'm just worried about. I'm I'm worried about what they're not telling us that's in this burger. They say it's no longer drier. Why is it no longer dry? Why do they got to cook it till it's stiff? Just cook it just above where it's not pink. It's juicy. Why do they got to change the ingredients to make it juicy? Just turn your ovens down. I used to work at restaurants and managers and district manager. I was. Pizza and burgers and whatever. And to make a burger juicier, you just pull it because the last 5 minutes, if you take it out and you sit your burger down, it continues to cook for a few minutes. So does pork chops and steak. So what are they putting in it? I'm just worried about what they're putting in it. All right, so newly discovered solar system has 6 planets. So, of course, This is Weather Channel again. Here we go. So 6 planets, really? I don't know. I'm going to have to look at this. I'm going to have to look at NASA. Because, sometimes they throw this stuff out there and then they change their minds. All right. So, snow in Hawaii. Have you ever heard of such a thing? Yeah. And it accumulates on Hawaii's Maui Kea volcano. So, let me throw this up there and let you guys take a look.
Yeah.
So snow, everybody, we could be getting records amounts of snow. According to the Farmer's Almanac, we could see lots of snow this winter. But we're going to have to wait and see. All right, so funny pet signs. Funny pet signs. So we're getting into the fun stuff. Here we go. All right. If a tree falls in the forest and no one there to see it, a chihuahua 500 miles away will bark at it. Yeah. These are veterinary clinic signs. The first person to hear a parrot talk was probably not okay for several days. Dog is such a small word for something that takes up so much room in your heart. How to get this out of my way? It looks like it's not going to. My dog will eat anything until you put a pill in it, and then he's Gordon Ramsay. Have you ever tried to give a dog a pill in food? They'll eat everything around it and spit the pill out. My dogs do that a lot. Quite a few of my dogs. I'm going to say over the last 30, 40 years, I've had dogs. I put a pill in meat. They eat the meat and spit the pill out. It amazes me how much exercise and extra fries sound alike. An inventor of the doorbell did not own a dog. If you lose a sock in the dryer, it returns as a Tupperware lid that doesn't fit any containers. Cats come memorized 120 commands, but they don't want to do it. I added do it. When bees move into a new hive, do they have a house swarming party? I bet they do. They got a queen. All these bees with one queen, and they're all out to suit her. Who does she pick? She believes she could she believes she could, but her cat was asleep on her lap, so she didn't. There should be a calorie refund for things that don't taste as good as you expect. Accidentally used the dog shampoo. Now I'm feeling like a good girl. Home is where the hair sticks to everything but the dog. I'm going to try to get rid of this. It just don't have a thing to get rid of it. Running feels great unless you compare it to not running. I don't think it's fair that only roosters are allowed to start the day screaming. I started a dating site for my chickens. It's not my day job. I do it to make hens meat. A cookie falls on the floor and pick it up. That's a squat, right? I told my suitcases no vacation this year. Now I'm dealing with emotional baggage. Yeah, I told mine that too. Now they got dust all over them. They're screaming for me to dust them. All right. Whoever said that diamonds are a girl's best friend never owned a dog. Procrastinating the tendency to not do anything until you have coffee. If you love someone, let them nap. Let them snore. The Black Eyed Peas can sing us a tune, but the chickpeas can only hum us one. All right, that is it, folks. That is it for the Friday Funnies. Uh, if you like our trivia and you don't want the news, come on back and write about 1 hour and a half or so and play some trivia with us. Bring your friends and family and popcorn. We have news coming up in about 20 minutes. Um, that's just plain crazy. I don't know what she said it to, but those are some great signs. And you noticed it was all with the Carroll County Veterinary Clinic, full service hospital. And this is the signs they put up. Now, there's other veterinary clinics, they say, that do the same thing, but they thought it will help people to more to bring their animals in for vaccination. All right, so with that, folks, subscribe and hit the like buttons, thumbs up, ring my bell. And Monday, we've got Justice for All and William with his news show. But coming on up in 20 minutes, we got news. And then after that, trivia. So come on back and enjoy our trivia. And we will see you then. Have a great weekend, folks, and God bless.